A warrior's blood. The lineage of Shivaji Maharaj. The year was 1630. In the rugged terrain of Shivneri Fort, a legend was born. His name was Shivaji Maharaj. He was destined to become Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, a name etched in the annals of Indian history. Shivaji Maharaj's father, Shahaji Bhosale, was a prominent general. He served under the Deccan Sultanates. Shahaji's military prowess and ambition greatly influenced young Shivaji Maharaj. But it was Shivaji Maharaj's mother, Jijabai, who truly shaped his character. Jijabai was a woman of immense courage and piety. She instilled in Shivaji Maharaj a deep love for his homeland and a strong sense of justice. She narrated to him the epics of Ramayana and Mahabharata. These stories ignited in him a passion for righteousness and a burning desire to free his people from oppression. Shivaji Maharaj grew up witnessing the injustices meted out to his people by foreign rulers. He saw the plunder of temples, the forced conversions, and the suppression of Hindu traditions. These experiences fueled his determination to establish a sovereign Hindu kingdom. He dreamt of a land where his people could live with dignity and freedom. From a young age, Shivaji Maharaj displayed exceptional leadership qualities. He gathered a band of loyal companions. Together, they roamed the hills and forests of the Deccan, honing their skills in warfare and learning the intricacies of the land. These early experiences would prove invaluable in his later years. They formed the bedrock of his military genius. They also shaped his vision for an independent and powerful Maratha empire. The seeds of rebellion, early conquests, and the spirit of Swarajya. The Deccan of the 17th century was a tumultuous landscape. Powerful empires clashed for supremacy. Smaller kingdoms struggled to survive. It was in this cauldron of conflict that Shivaji Maharaj took his first steps towards realizing his dream of an independent Maratha kingdom. His initial target was the Torna Fort, a strategic stronghold under the control of the Bijapur Sultanate. In 1646, at the young age of 16, Shivaji Maharaj, with a handful of trusted men, stealthily infiltrated the fort. They caught the Bijapur garrison off guard. The fort fell into Shivaji Maharaj's hands, marking his first major victory. This daring feat sent shockwaves through the Deccan. It announced the arrival of a new force to be reckoned with. Shivaji Maharaj's conquest of Torna was not just a military victory, it was a powerful symbol of defiance. It ignited the spirit of Swarajya self-rule among the Marathas. People started rallying under his banner. They were inspired by his courage and his vision. The capture of Torna was merely the beginning. Shivaji Maharaj's next target was the formidable Kondana Fort. He employed a clever mix of strategy and guile to capture it. He then set his sights on building a strong chain of forts across the Western Ghats. He understood that forts were not just military strongholds. They were symbols of power and security. They would become the backbone of his nascent empire. His early successes, however, came at a price. His actions enraged the Bijapur Sultanate. They saw Shivaji Maharaj as a threat to their power. The Sultan dispatched a large army to crush the fledgling rebellion. Shivaji Maharaj, however, was not one to be easily subdued. He used his knowledge of the terrain and his mastery of guerrilla warfare to outmaneuver the enemy. He harassed the Bijapur army with lightning raids and ambushes, gradually wearing them down. The diplomat and the guerrilla, navigating a treacherous political landscape. Shivaji Maharaj's genius lay not just in his military prowess, but also in his political acumen. He was a shrewd diplomat, adept at playing different powers against each other. He understood that the Deccan was a complex web of alliances and rivalries. He used this to his advantage. He forged alliances with smaller kingdoms, uniting them against common enemies. He negotiated treaties, only to break them when it suited his purpose. His primary adversary was the Mughal Empire, which was rapidly expanding its reach into the Deccan. Shivaji Maharaj realized that a direct confrontation with the Mughals would be disastrous. He adopted a two-pronged strategy. He engaged in diplomacy, offering nominal allegiance to the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, while simultaneously consolidating his own power. He strengthened his forts, raised a formidable army, and implemented a system of revenue collection that ensured a steady flow of resources. At the heart of Shivaji Maharaj's military strategy was the concept of Mavalagi Ganimi. This involved using the rugged terrain of the Deccan to his advantage. He trained his soldiers in guerrilla warfare. They were masters of surprise attacks, lightning raids, and strategic retreats. They exploited the terrain, utilizing narrow mountain passes and dense forests to ambush larger enemy forces. Shivaji Maharaj's tactics proved highly effective. He inflicted several defeats on the Mughals, often against overwhelming odds. His victories resonated with the common people. They saw in him a leader who could challenge the might of the Mughals. His fame spread far and wide. He became a symbol of Maratha resistance against foreign rule. Section 4. A Battle of Wits, the Afzal Khan encounter. The growing power of Shivaji Maharaj alarmed the Bijapur Sultanate. They decided to take decisive action. In 1659, they dispatched their most formidable general, Afzal Khan, to subdue Shivaji Maharaj. Afzal Khan was a seasoned warrior, known for his ruthlessness. He marched into the Maratha heartland with a large army. Shivaji Maharaj, outnumbered and facing a superior foe, resorted to his cunning. He lured Afzal Khan into a meeting under the pretext of negotiating a truce. The meeting was to take place in a tent at the foothills of Pratapgarh Fort. What followed was a legendary encounter that showcased Shivaji Maharaj's courage and strategic brilliance. As per the agreement, both leaders were to meet unarmed, accompanied by only one bodyguard. However, Shivaji Maharaj, anticipating treachery, came prepared. He wore armor under his clothes and carried concealed weapons. As the two leaders embraced, Afzal Khan, in a treacherous move, tried to stab Shivaji Maharaj. But Shivaji Maharaj was too quick for him. He countered the attack with incredible agility, using his concealed tiger claws to mortally wound Afzal Khan. The death of Afzal Khan sent shockwaves through the Bijapur ranks. Their leaderless army was routed by the Marathas. The Battle of Pratapgarh, as it came to be known, was a turning point in Shivaji Maharaj's career. It cemented his reputation as a fearless warrior and a master strategist. More importantly, it broke the back of the Bijapur Sultanate. It paved the way for the establishment of an independent Maratha empire. Section 5. The Lion Breaks Free. Escape from Agra and the coronation of a king. Shivaji Maharaj's string of victories against the Bijapur Sultanate and the Mughals did not go unnoticed. Aurangzeb, the Mughal emperor, saw him as a major threat. In 1666, he invited Shivaji Maharaj to Agra, ostensibly to honor him. But Shivaji Maharaj, sensing a trap, was wary. He agreed to go but took precautions, taking his son Sambhaji along. As expected, Aurangzeb's intentions were far from noble. He had Shivaji Maharaj placed under house arrest, planning to imprison him in the faraway dungeons of Central Asia. However, Shivaji Maharaj had other plans. In a daring escape that has become the stuff of legends, he outsmarted the Mughal guards and escaped from Agra. Disguised as a holy man, he traveled in secrecy, traversing hundreds of miles through hostile territory, finally reaching his homeland after an arduous journey. Shivaji Maharaj's escape from Agra was a major blow to Aurangzeb's prestige. It further fueled the Maratha spirit of resistance. Upon his return, Shivaji Maharaj consolidated his power. He realized his lifelong dream in 1674. He was crowned Chhatrapati, meaning the protector of the realm, at the grand ceremony held at Raigad Fort. The coronation was a watershed moment in Indian history. It marked the birth of an independent and sovereign Hindu empire after centuries of foreign rule. Shivaji Maharaj's reign as Chhatrapati was marked by a series of reforms and military successes. He established a strong and efficient administration, introduced a new system of revenue collection, and built a powerful navy to protect the coastline. Section 6. The Legacy of a Visionary, Shivaji Maharaj and the Birth of a Nation. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's reign was tragically cut short when he died in 1680 at the age of 50. However, in his short but eventful life, he had achieved what seemed impossible. He had united a fragmented Maratha confederacy and challenged the might of two powerful empires. But his legacy extends far beyond his military conquests. Shivaji Maharaj was not just a warrior king. He was a visionary leader who laid the foundation of a just and equitable society. He promoted the use of the Marathi language in administration. He abolished the system of Jagirdari, which had created a class of feudal lords. He patronized arts and culture, and his reign witnessed a revival of Hindu traditions. He was a secular ruler who respected all religions. He had many Muslim soldiers and generals in his army. His vision of Swarajya was not just about political independence. It was about creating a society where everyone had equal rights and opportunities, irrespective of their caste or creed. Shivaji Maharaj's legacy continues to inspire generations of Indians. He is remembered as a national hero, a symbol of courage, integrity, and good governance. His life and ideals continue to serve as a beacon of hope. He showed that with courage, determination, and a deep love for one's motherland, even the most formidable of challenges can be overcome. The Maratha Empire that he founded would go on to become a major power in India, shaping the destiny of the subcontinent for centuries to come. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's life is a testament to the indomitable spirit of the human will, a shining example of how one person's vision and determination can change the course of history. If you're enjoying this insightful summary, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more such amazing book summaries. Your support helps us bring you more wisdom-packed content every week.